Hello, friends. Welcome. I am Heidi with Onigo Stamping, and I am so glad that you are joining me tonight in my craft corner. If this is your first time watching me, welcome. Shout out to my first time people. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I have been doing this for about 4 years now, and I am really excited because the biggest sale of the year starts January 4th, or January 5th. Sorry, I keep saying January 4th. It's January 5th. Starts January 5th, next week, Thursday. And it's going to be amazing because it is Sale-A-Bration, and Sale-A-Bration means free stuff. With every $50 or $100 order, you get to choose free stamps or pattern papers from the Sale-A-Bration brochure. So really, really cool. And this is part of my Celebrate the New Year event. I'm going live every night this week. I'm going to take the weekend off, and then I'm going to be live every night next week, Monday through Thursday as well, sharing items made with the new Cale-A-Bration items. So hello, everybody watching me live. Let me see. We got Jill and Jude and Anne and some people over on Facebook and Kristen. Welcome, 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 guys. I am so glad that you are here tonight. If you're catching the replay, welcome to you as well. Leave me a comment. Let me know that you're here watching live or that you are watching the replay. All right, enough chit chat. Let's go ahead. I'm going to flip around my screens and we are going to get started with the Adorable Owls. So this is the Adorable Owls stamp set. Hello, Deborah and Fonda. Welcome, welcome. This is the Adorable Owls stamp set. This is going to be free with a $50 order in January and February. And it has these super, super cute little owls on it. Aren't they just adorable? This is on page 4 of your Cale-A-Bration brochure if you've already gotten it. And I know some people are getting theirs already in the mail. So that's really awesome. Hello, Deb. All right. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to set this aside. I've already put some stamps on some blocks here. I'm going to start with a piece of basic white, and I want to cut this out with the Stylish Shapes dies, some of my favorite dies. Hello, Laura from Michigan. Up here in Michigan, where it was absolutely gorgeous. Well, it wasn't gorgeous. It was kind of dreary and wet, but like 45 degrees. So I will definitely take that. Hello, Kathy. Welcome to you. All right. All sorts of schmutz on my die cutting plate. So I'm using the Stylish Shapes dies, and these are definitely some of my favorite dies. They're perfect for everything. And I love that they have the little stitching on the inside because that just kind of gives it a finished look without having to do an additional layer underneath it. So, all right. So I just started with the largest stitched or Stylish Shape circle die. You can see that right there. And these dies also, now I never use this, but they also leave the stitching around the part that was cut. Can I get that so you can see it? So you could definitely use this like as like a window card or something like that. All right. Hello, Lanny and Deborah. Any animals with those big old eyes are super cute. I know, right? It's like babies with big eyes. Animals with big eyes are cute. All right. So I have this cute little owl. And I love that they have little bow ties. I don't know. Something about when you put little clothes on little animals. It just makes them even cuter. And the big eyes too. All right. So I'm going to stamp this kind of towards the top here. And I'm just stamping this in Tuxedo Black Memento ink. And then I'm going to stamp the sentiment that just says, hoot, hoot, you're so cute. Right on the bottom there. And we're going to color this little guy in with some Stampin' Blends, of course. So I'm going to start with my light crumb cake. I'm going to do his belly and his face with light crumb cake. And this is, of course, is going to take me a few minutes to get this all colored. So we can just sit here and chit chat. You guys can tell me how your week is going. If you got big New Year's plans. I do not have New Year's plans. I never have New Year's plans. There have been very few years when we have had New Year's plans. And I feel like whenever we've actually made plans, they end up falling through, or something doesn't go right, or they're just lame. So we've given up. All right. So just starting with some crumb cake, some light crumb cake, and putting that down on the owl's face and his belly. I'm going to come back in with the dark crumb cake. And I'm going to add a little shading. I'll put some dark under kind of the eyes and under these ridges. And here by the bow tie. There is the dark. No New Year's plans for you, Vonda. You made cards yesterday. Oh, Deb, and they turned out cute. I love to hear that. And Lanny, you're staying in for New Year's, recovering from Christmas. I know, right? Hello to you in Miami. Oh, Miami sounds nice right now. I've decided since all the snow's melting, it can just be done for the winter. I don't need any more. All right, so just going back over with the light crumb cake and blending that all in. Layering it up. The alcohol markers, they just kind of layer, right? They layer on top of each other and blend together. Now I'm going to pull out, oh my goodness, you guys, your plans, porch drop-off of food for your sister and brother-in-law, who are recovering from COVID. Oh, I hope they're feeling better. And then Jill, you have brunch during the day and watching football. And Kathy, you're feeling like fondue. I was just thinking the other day, we need to do some fondue. I thought about when my daughter was here. I was like, I should have had fondue when she was here. That would have been fun. I didn't, though. Maybe we'll do that this weekend. So who knows? I don't know. We haven't really thought that far ahead. So if you have not already, make sure to register for my paper share. If you want to get a little bit of all of the pattern papers, or if you want to get a little bit of all the ribbons and embellishments, if you want some of everything, you're definitely going to want to register for my product shares, because that is the best and easiest way to just get a piece of everything, right? And try it out, see how you like it, see what you want more of, see what, oh, that wasn't quite as pretty as I thought it was going to be, or, who knows? I always like to try things before I get too much of it. And this is a perfect opportunity, but registration ends on Tuesday. So don't delay doing that. If you're watching me on YouTube, the link is right in the description to this video. Hello, Denise and Diana and Jamie. You organize your stamp studio, and this weekend you're going to play. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. All right, this weekend I'm going to be making more things with the Sale-A-Bration items, because I'm not quite ready for next week. I'm not even ready for tomorrow. This is kind of par for the course, but I got behind with Christmas and being sick and all that, so but that's okay. So the other thing that you want to make sure that you get registered for is my upcoming Stamping Cross Country virtual retreat. This is the retreat I do. We've been doing it about every quarter or 3 times a year with 3 other really awesome demonstrators, and they have so many cool ideas to share with you. That is coming up in February, and we have made tons of changes. There's going to be a lot more stamping. The make and take kit is going to be like way bigger, and games and prizes and all sorts of really great stuff. So you definitely don't want to miss it. And registration for that ends in just over a week on the 8th of January. So that's coming up quickly too. All right. I am using the mint macaron to color his little bow ties, and we're going to make his bow tie match his eyes. So I'm going to color those mint macaron too. And I'm going to come in with the dark and add some shading in the bow tie and in his eyes a little bit. I wish you could see this in person. I don't know. It's so, just is so much more vibrant. All right. And then I'm going to use some So Saffron, use the skinny side to color in his feet and his little beak. I'm going to come in with the dark and add a little bit extra shading in here. Some shading in his little beak. Oh, so cute. And then I have the light Calypso Coral, and I'm going to take that and use that in his ears just to give those a little pink right in there. Oh, so cute. Now, something I don't always do, but I wanted to do with this one is I'm actually going to color in around the owl. And I'm going to use my light Pool Party to do this. So I'm just going to start by coloring around the owl itself, kind of right up next to it. And then I'm going to color out from there. I'm going to color, I'm not going to color over the words, but I'm going to color down around the words. And we're just going to kind of do this in a circle area. So it's not going to go all the way to the stitching on the outside, but it's going to kind of follow that same line. So just adding the pool party in. You're driving home from vacation over the weekend. Well, that sounds nice. Where were you on vacation? We did not go anywhere over Christmas because my daughter came home instead, which was really nice. Actually, I like staying home. But one of these years, I want to go south again for Christmas. I'm kind of tired of snow. I'm just indecisive. When I lived in the South, I missed the snow. And now I'm up here and I'm like, I've had enough of the snow. Do not need it anymore. All right, so I colored all around that in the pool party. I'm going to now take my color lifter and just kind of go over this, especially towards the edges. This is just going to kind of push it out a little bit and kind of blend out the edges. Just coming in and pushing that ink around a little bit, lightening it up. Just like that. And as that dries, it's going to get even lighter. Okay. Excuse me, South Padre Island. That sounds nice. So there is our little owl friend, all colored, saying, hoot, hoot, you're so cute. I love it. Now, again, for this card, I'm using the Dandy Designs Designer Series paper. You guys, I can't get enough. I can't get enough of this paper. It's so cute. It's just so adorable. I don't know, the colors are bright. The patterns are fun. It really is my favorite thing in the Sale-A-Bration catalog, which is why I'm using it all the time, not just one day. All right, so this, I have a piece of basic white that is 3 3/4 by 5, and I cut the Dandy Designs pattern paper down. So it is 3 and, let me see if I can do the math, 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. So it's just an 1/8 smaller than the white. Yeah, you can't wait to get this DSP. I know, because it's gorgeous. All right, and then I'm going to add another piece, and this is 3 inches by 4 7/8. I agree. I love this paper, and you are going to be able to get it free with a $100 order, but it is super sized, right? Bigger. It has 48 pieces in it. It's just huge. All right, I'm going to grab a Kleenex real quick because I still have a drippy nose. Still getting better for my cold, but it reminds you of spring. It reminds me of spring too. All right, so then I have the 3 twine combo pack, which this is so pretty. I love it. And this is the Calypso core. I don't know if it's Coastal Cabana, or I think it's Coastal Cabana. I think. Anyway, I'm going to tie this around the front here, kind of right along this line, and just give it a little bow. Just tie it just like this. Come here. All right. And then South Padre has been glorious, and you usually travel north for Christmas, so this was warm. Oh, that's good. Warm sounds really nice right now. All right, so I just tied a bow in there, and I'm just going to snip the end of my twine. And then just kind of even that up just a little bit. There we go. And then our little owl is going to come in here, and he's going to go right kind of over this and line up right where that bow is. And we're going to put this on with some dimensionals. Oh, Yolanda, you liked that tip. Great. I'll have to make a tip video or something about that. It's not something I really, think about all the time. All right, so I'm just putting some dimensionals on our little owl friend. This card is nearly done. And I have a couple more cards to share with you too. So don't go anywhere. All right, we're going to slide this in. Just kind of try to center it up. It's hard getting, oh, and I got a dimensional right on my twine, which is definitely what I try not to do. But oh well, we're just going to go with it. There we go. So there's our cute little owl. And then this is going to go on our card base. The card base is Coastal Cabana. It's just 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4. I'll just use my bone folder to give it a nice crisp fold. And then I'm going to put this on with dimensionals as well. Add in all those little dimensionals. I'm going to grab my take your pick tool to pull those off. And I just have a couple dimensionals. They go really fast with my fingers. Sometimes when you start getting a few more, that take your pick tool is super handy. All right. Okay. That was not even. That was not even. I missed. So we're just going to pull up those dimensionals and just maybe try to even that up. There we go. So there is our cute little owl card saying, hoot, hoot, you're so cute. I think this would be perfect to send for like a new baby or something. I don't know. Or maybe, for Valentine's. I don't know. But anyway, let me show you the other ones I have. So this one is a birthday card. And I took the hoot, hoot from You're So Cute, and I cut it off and I put it up there. So it says hoot, hoot. And then another one of the stamps in the set says it's your day. So we have hoot, hoot, it's your day. We have the little owl with the birthday hat. And I used the Sale-A-Bration embossing folders to emboss that with the birthday one on the back there. So just really fun. And I just fussy cut out the little owl. So it was pretty easy. You like the colors? Oh, thank you. And then this one's a little bit more over the top. All right. Here is our owl. Now let me tell you all the things I did on this one. So I colored the owl and I cut him out. He's on dimensionals there. I stamped this background with the Rays of Light stamp, and I stamped it in Petal Pink on Petal Pink. There's a little bit of the Petal Pink Designer Series paper back here. The clouds I punched out with the Cloud Punch from that Dandy Designs Designer Series paper again. I took my Balmy Blue Stampin' Blend and just went under the bottom just a little bit. It's kind of hard to see, but it just kind of gives it a little bit of definition on the bottom there. And then the hello I cut with the new Alphabet a la Mode dies, which are so much fun. They're just a big alphabet die set. And then I cut that my friend and put it right over top. So just kind of a really fun card with lots of different layers and dimensions. So hello, Joan. So glad you're here. Oh, you think it's stunning? Thank you, Nell. it was really fun to make. It was something kind of different, but like I said, this is kind of, stepped up. I used a lot of different stuff. I'd say this is the easiest, and then this one, and then this hello card is the most stepped up one for you. So those are my adorable owl cards. And I'm going to be back again tomorrow night with something else from the Sale-A-Bration album, Sale-A-Bration brochure. And I don't even know what it is yet because I have not made them yet. So running late as always. Hello, Peggy from Iowa. So we're going to do something else tomorrow. I think probably something with paper, kind of try to not do all stamps at once or all the paper at once. So trying to go back and forth. So I'll probably use one of the pattern papers tomorrow. We'll see what's hit me in the morning. But I hope to see you again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. And I will have more Sale-A-Bration items for you. Thank you all for joining me. Oh, Laura, I'm so glad you like those color combos. And I don't think my husband would agree that I'm very funny, but anyway, thank you all for joining me. I will see y'all tomorrow night. Have a fabulous evening.